All right, so I hear there has been global celebration because Arsenal dropped points and conceded two goals yesterday. I mean, I hear there is wild celebration all around the world. And I totally understand. I mean, it's been very frustrating for opposition fans. Very, very frustrating. I mean, Arsenal has been blazing past opponents with relative ease, even without conceding goals, even without conceding shots on target. So it is only normal that when there is a little blip, you understand, global celebration. As a matter of fact, some people might even declare public holiday today, because Arsenal suffered a blip. Congratulations to you, rival fans. I mean, come on, celebrate. Because these things don't happen all the time. You understand? For the first time in how many games? 10, 11? Don't worry, celebrate. Because it will take a very long time before you have something to celebrate again about over Arsenal. But then let's get into the nitty-gritty of the matter. If you watched my last video on the Arsenal injury situation and the games lined up, you would have known that I talked about the Sunderland game and I said it was going to be a tricky game because Sunderland is one of 5 teams yet to lose at home in the build-up to that game. And then I also talked about the fact that Arsenal has a lot of players out injured, forward players, you understand? And it was always going to be tricky. And I knew that Granit Xhaka would want to prove a point. Yes, he would want to prove a point. Old boy, not only him, Ballard, old boy, they would all want to prove a point. And if you check it critically yesterday, those guys were the most outstanding players, for Sunderland yesterday. They gave it their all. And kudos must be given to them. Kudos must be given to the entire Sunderland team and the coaching staff and all of that. They put up a brilliant performance yesterday. But some Arsenal fans have been questioning the substitution of Iberichi and replacement with Mosquera. That was a brilliant substitution. Sincerely. Arteta needed to see out the game. And, I mean, Mosquera was on the bench. Mosquera come in, add up to the defense, and, ensure that we see out the game, right? And it was in the 87th minute. We were leading 2-1. So I don't have so much to say about the substitution. Rather, the second goal is what I have a problem with. Don't get me wrong. David Raya is the best goalkeeper in the world presently. Argue with your key part. David Raya is the best goalkeeper in the world presently, right? But I think he misjudged that cross. He misjudged that flick, rather, from Ballard. He thought Gabriel had Brobbey covered and he was only going to pick up that ball. But that was a misjudgment. If he had charged for the ball, hands in the air, as against going to pick up or gather, as you can see behind, there was no way that ball was getting past him. And then Brobbey, on his own part, did the only possible thing that could have been done to get that ball past the goalkeeper, which was an acrobatic finish. And kudos must be given to him for that sharp thinking and brilliant execution. You understand? And then we didn't have much time to take the fight to them. I mean, the opportunity we had, Calafiori, and the goalkeeper saved the rebound from Merino that was also blocked by Ballard. It was not just meant to be. But that performance yesterday from Arsenal in the second half, especially the performance from Declan Rice, it pained me. Say that in lob didn't get to the back of the net. That would have killed off the game. But yes, we knew that, these ties were going to be tricky considering the injury crisis Arsenal had at the moment. The good thing is international break, 2 weeks, reset, the boys come back. We're expecting some players back from injury, hopefully, because we don't have attacking options as much as we did at the beginning of the season when almost everyone was fit, except Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus. And this time around, these players are nearing full recovery. We've been seeing flashes of Gabriel Jesus in training. Kai Havertz, we hear, will return. Noni Madueke, Martin Odegaard, maybe, Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres. That time we have enough firepower. If we had attacking options yesterday, I think Arteta would have made substitutions even much earlier. He was scared. I mean, to bring in like for like, remove a Cheze and bring in Ethan Nwaneri, because that game was very, very physical. And Ethan Nwaneri has not really proved that when it comes to physical battles, he can actually stand his own against a very physical side. So I understand the fact that Ateka to make forward substitutions, forward-thinking substitutions. Max Dorman and who else? And Nels were the guys, were the forward players on the bench. But let's go to the international break. When we return, the story continues. So, for you rival fans that are celebrating, declaring public holiday, some even sent me message, won't you talk? Won't you do Dinho Bants? Don't worry. Just enjoy it for this moment. We're going for the international break. When we come back, we will continue the streak of not conceding and not even allowing shots on target. I know we have the North London derby. I know we have a game against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich dropped points for the first time this season against Hertha Berlin. I know we have a game against Chelsea and some other very tricky ties. But with the full complement of a completely fit Arsenal squad, none of these teams, none, I say none, will even graze our heel, let alone getting something past us. So congratulations to Sunderland. Congratulations to rival fans, but nothing spoiled. The elephant is still chilling pretty much on top of the table. By the end of December, that point gap would only reach 10 points minimum. Take it to the bank. Quote me anywhere. This is Dinho Bants. We love the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners!